Tickets on sale now.
Lens Rentals versus Lenny's Rentals. Difference number 16.
At Lens Rentals, we have the largest inventory of rental equipment in the world for photographers and videographers.
At Lenny's Rentals, we have all best brands. Sony, Nikon, Leica, Canon, Fujifilm.
World's largest inventory. Just one more reason to use Lens Rentals.
Pentax e o Android.
LensRentals.com. Shoot with the best.
Hello, and welcome to Season 4, Episode 6 of the Midwest Gaming Classic Podcast. I'm your host, Jason Garris, panel director of the Midwest Gaming Classic. Are you a fan of Mystery Science Theater style comedy? If so, you do not want to miss this, as Jonah Ray is on hand to riff the legendarily bad Atari Jaguar infomercial, The Cave, from 1995. Are you ready for 64 bits? I doubt it, but you probably want to watch anyway. And you know what? Enough of me talking. Why don't we get to the podcast?
Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm going to tell you right now, if you are like me, because my name is Doug Walker, I'm a YouTuber for 18 years, and we do stuff like, like critiques and riffs and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. If you are like me, which I bet a lot of you are, you grew up watching this show. This is one of, the biggest, most influential, comedy anythings I've ever seen. And I know a lot of you in here are here to watch it continue because, my God, this stuff is so great. And we have the host of this show that you all love and adore, Mystery Science Theater. Please welcome Jonah Ray. I think it's a great time to let people know that, Mystery Science Theater has a lot of puppets on there. People don't know you are, in fact, a puppet when you came up there. So, you're very realistic. You're very convincing.
Yeah. I'm made, here we go. Turn it on. Stage show business. So that was on purpose, so it wasn't on before. No, I'm not real. We put a Neuralink in everyone's head, and I'm at home, actually. Mm-hmm. And you're just thinking you see me. Mm-hmm. See, watch, this isn't even me touching you right now.
Yeah, no, I felt none of that. Don't do any more, because it's so convincing.
Yeah, sorry, I'll respect your boundaries, I apologize. Ask for consent.
So we are going to watch something here that you're gonna watch through, you're going to talk about it and everything. It is this infomercial, this very famous infomercial that we just have all sorts of information from. We just know all about. We see it a million times. I believe Spielberg was involved, correct?
I could probably name off every aspect of this thing, frame by frame. Something I've seen more than once. I'll tell you this. And it's Spielberg was involved, Kubrick. It was Kubrick, and then Kubrick died making this.
That's right.
And then Spielberg died, and then they had that new Spielberg. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the one, the puppet, like you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we're obviously just gonna go ahead and start this up here because, again, there's just so many things that you're going to give, the history of. How many years did it take to make this? 85?
They started making this before Pong, and then they only completed it after the Jaguar came out. And then this thing came out, it took so long to make this that the Jaguar had already flopped by the time this came out.
But the short was just so incredible. The infomercial was just so incredible. They had to release it anyway, and everybody knows it line for. How many people have seen this? Show of hands. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
Same.
Guys. Well, yeah, I was gonna say that's more than we've seen it. So, with that said, I'm gonna get out of your way and let you rip this, man, because yeah, I know y'all gonna have a great time. So, thank you all so much again, everybody. Jonah Ray.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for that. So yeah, I'm not sure if that little play act was a ruse. I have not seen this. Dan, who runs this great, give it up for the Midwest Gaming Conference. Pretty wild. It's like, the things I've done here. I played a game. I played Batsu earlier. In a hallway, and so it's so good to go from playing a show in a hallway where the audience is in motion passing by to the most well-lit comedy show I think I've done outdoor shows, and this is somehow brighter than the sun, but I'm just gonna not look at your faces if you can not look at mine. So here's the thing. I said it might be fun if we riffed on a movie or something like that, and Dan said we'd have to get the rights. I said you sold out. I was like, just do it. Let's watch, the Hackers or something, or The Wizard. I actually tried to riff The Wizard once. You ever know The Wizard? Yeah. California, exactly. Yeah. I tried riffing it with Doug Benson once, and it's hard to riff on it because it's just like a couple of kids with sexual tension and an autistic kid, and you're like, there's nothing I can say. Absolutely nothing I could say that'll not end my career. I can't make jokes anymore. Anyway, sorry, that's a little inside for me. So this thing, Dan told me, I got the perfect thing. It's called The Cave. It's a long infomercial that they made for the Atari Jaguar, which I did not get, which is a surprise, because when I was I was like everybody else. I had the Nintendo, perfect. Got a Sega Genesis, awesome. And then Super Nintendo was what I wanted, and my parents didn't understand the difference between a Super Nintendo and the deluxe Nintendo they released around the same time with a 4-controller converter thing. And so I just got a second Nintendo. Thinking, and you see the box wrapped up, and you're like, this is it, time to up my game. Yoshi has no idea how hard he's going to get ridden. And then I open it up, and it's like another Nintendo with a dodgeball game. And I could play with 3 other people who don't want to play regular Nintendo anymore. And so that cursed me, I believe. That cursed me because then, when the handhelds started coming out, what did I want? A Game Boy? No! Did I want a Game Gear? No! I wanted the Atari Lynx. Yeah, and then they made 5 games, and then they ended it. And then 75 games, I am at the wrong place. And then flipping. Let the record state, I said 5 for humor. It was a joke. And so then, I only really ever played California games on that thing anyway. And so, the next game, the disc games started coming out. You got PlayStation, you got your, Sega Saturn. You know what I wanted? Panasonic 3DO, in which they made 5 games for. Anyone? Yeah, that's right, yeah. They made 5 of those games, and again, you realize when you're the kid with the one, it's a big part of when you're growing up is swapping games. It's well, I'll let you borrow this if I could borrow, and you're like, yeah, and then I'm just do you want to just come over and play a game show game called Twisted? And I was like, no, we're playing an actual fun game. And then, so I got the Atari Lynx, and then I got the Panasonic 3DO, and then I'm surprised I never got the Jaguar, considering and I stopped buying video games. I thought, I was cursed. I thought if I bought a video game console, it would just go bankrupt. And that's why I got a Zune. And that's why I was temporarily the spokesperson for Bing.com. I'm not sure if you guys remember those commercials, but I was the spokesperson for Bing. If you don't know what Bing is, Google it. I had to run up to people and go, what do you like better, Bing or Google? And they would go, Google, what is this? I'm a human being. Is this a mouse? Okay, great. I know computers. Okay, so is it full screen there? Is all good? All right, let's start watching this. I don't know how this is going to go. This is just an experiment. I just wanted a free flight to Milwaukee, you know. Well, for the chicks. Last night I went to a place called Last Rites, and there was some punk bands playing, and it was pretty great. And I stayed too late, so that's a nice way of saying because there's kids here that I'm hungover. Okay, let's watch this thing together as if it was for the first time. This is, as you can see, this was November 13th, 1995. And we don't say Master anymore, we say Maine. All right, let's go. Okay, first off, Infinity Productions. No doubt the guy's name is Finn, and he was so stoked. So stoked to be like, it's like, you'll never guess my production company. What's that, Finn? Infinity. Get out, Finn. All right. A lot of leeway in this. This is what's saying. Did we just transfer from an actual reel of film? Oh! I'm sorry. For I thought he who can't be named just stared into my soul. So here we are, the Jaguar, as we all remember. It was cool because look at that. Look at that typeface. Ah, I'm so sorry. I really am a bit too jumpy to be doing this. This is scary. Was this a horror game console?
This is a program for the Atari Jaguar.
Nothing says cool like video games and jazz, baby. And this is clearly Mac's less room. No, I'll get it. Remember, I didn't plan any of this.
Every great story has a great beginning. And this story, our story, begins with this. The Atari Jaguar system and a guy named Bob. Right now, Bob's waiting for his girlfriend to show up so they can go out and get...
David Lynch direct this? Movie. That should be Dennis Hopper, right? He was like, we're gonna go with Bob, baby!
something to eat.
This is Bob, he's a virgin. This guy looks like Chris Parnell and Norm Macdonald, right? I hate, and it's still, we're like decades into people knowing how to play video games, yet everybody that's ever been filmed, and I'm guilty of it too, I've done it, where I'm like looking at me, fake playing a game on a TV show, I'm just like, what am I doing? Nobody plays like this. But there's a director going like, you're more into it, and so you just start doing this. It's a game of less physical activity. That's why I like it.
Tonight I want to show him something that'll send him racing up one side of Nirvana and back down the slopes to Shangri-La. Okay, so
not everything has to be cool. Like, let things just be what they are. Slopes of Shangri-La, dork.
It's no one will promise, but it will slap him around a little and wake up his older life. Watch him learn.
So who is this guy? Is this a Shakespearean thing? Where he's like, Puck kind of going around and, I don't know enough about Shakespeare to really make a better joke about it. Should we be saying
how's that system you're playing on?
It sucks. The graphics allow you to colors around it.
Who's he talking to?
Wait a minute. There must be something wrong with the connection.
Hey, Bob. Focus for a second, will you?
No, I'm not going to
Hello, Bob.
Boy.
Likes watch this.
Oh my.
So, this is interesting. George Takei stole that from him. He's watching this. He's like, oh, wow, I'm going to take that. I was just on a cruise ship with George Takei, and I literally heard him say, oh my, just when he was looking at the sunset off the cruise ship. He was like, oh my, that's pretty. And another weird thing is one time I was interviewing, I'm fine with name dropping, I really like it, I enjoy it. But I was about to interview James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett from Metallica, and when James Hetfield said, do I sit here? I said, yeah, right there. And as he sat down, he went, yeah. Just a fun tidbit for my life to use. And that's what we see is we call that the butthole wipe. I'm not sure if you guys want to look at that again. I'll use this mouse that the guy clicked for me. Yeah, there it is. Just real. Yeah. This just became the Hellraiser. And as we know, the titular Jaguar. This is now it's like, oh, Michael Jackson video! Okay, who was old enough to remember that being the most mind-blowing thing? The black and white video by Michael Jackson, like where people were morphing into other people, and it was just the most insane thing. And also, George Wendt was in that video, and Macaulay Culkin, and it premiered on network TV after The Simpsons. I miss TV. Because everyone watched it. And then remember, he Street Fighter 2 a car at the end of it? Remember, he just like, it has nothing to do with anything. He just starts beating up a car. Anyway, I'm sure that whole video is 10 million times better than what we're about to see. I want to know the amount of cocaine that the guy who pitched this, and I bet you it's the guy from the beginning. And he's like, and the guy bringing us all through it? Me. And no, I'm not gonna make my hair any smaller. All right.
What the heck is going on here? Bob, I'd like to introduce you to the Atari Jaguar. That button is your future. Go ahead, press it.
Ah, sorry, the bit has run its course, I know. I guess we should have a seizure warning here.
Think you can handle it, Bob?
That's so funny. It's supposed to look so good, and it looks so bad. And you can tell they were like, it's all we can do. 64 bits of power, baby. Ah, sorry. Shoot it, Bob. Look at this thing. Cell phones weren't even this big anymore. This thing is designed by Texas Instruments in 1972. Atari's like, you make it any smaller? They're like, it's impossible. How else are we going to have a Batman-shaped button? And where is he? Speaking of Batman, where is he? So he's in his couch, a lady comes on, I'm just going to catch us all up. A lady comes on, and then he butthole wipes into this secret lair where there's some kind of sex scene, and then now he's playing in a cave an Alien game. All right, and I think Alien 3 had just come out. Am I right on that?
Alien vs. Predator.
Alien vs. Predator was 95?
No, it's Resurrection.
It was Alien Resurrection was 95. Fight! All right. I also like the guy's not questioning anything. He's just like, oh, video games. And just like, and that's all of us. I'm not saying I'm better than him. I'm saying that's all of us. It's like my girlfriend has like a 2.5-year-old, and like it's like to really see like the addiction to screens we have. It's wild. I'm glad they showed us the classic airlock pressure system screen. Okay. All right. Will Ferrell.
Next time, there'll be more of them.
Hey, who are you anyway?
The name's Jack.
Jack. You might tell me what I'm doing here?
You're here, Bob, because somebody wants to help you. Somebody wants to show you a better way to play the game.
What
It's like a terrible black box play. So it's like Dark City, but real bad. And also, this is like this whole era of this like the nouveau hacker being like, in those like pleather jackets and what are some of those Strange Days? Remember that movie, Strange Days, and Hackers? And what are some of those other like kind of tech movies? I guess, I don't know. It's terrible stuff. Johnny Mnemonic. Now that's a movie.
The game of life, Bob. It's time you grew up, got out, upgraded. You know why the video game you were playing tonight sucked, huh? Because it was old technology, Bob. It was a 16-bit system. So do the math with me, Bob.
They couldn't get Dennis Leary for this job.
If I then showed you a 64-bit system, something with more power and better graphics, that would even be a better thing now, wouldn't it? Yeah, 64 would probably be better. This is the Atari Jaguar, Bob. We're talking.
So imagine you're like at a gaming conference, like now, but like they're all buyers and distributors, and then like Atari's like, we got our sales thing, and everyone's like, there's probably gonna be a lot of gameplay, and then they're just watching this weird dystopian nightmare where like there's guys from like Japan going like, what's happening? Why are they? And it's just like the guy who ran Atari was just like wanted so badly to be a filmmaker, and he's just like, I'll just go through the back door.
Talking the next generation of video games, your 64 bits of raw gaming power, CD quality stereo sound, and state-of-the-art graphics that blows your old system away. I just had an idea, Bob. I just had a brilliant idea, Bob. Let's use your life as a metaphor, shall we? Great. Now, pay close attention to the screen, and I will illustrate for you. Here's your life at 16 bits.
Actually, that looks pretty good for 16 bits. I don't know why this guy's like dunking on this. It's like, I don't know, it looks like real life to me.
Yes.
One hot dog, please.
You want fries with that?
Don't eat that hot dog. Just, did you see that? One hot dog, please? Like, I gave it to her. Don't eat that hot dog.
And now, life when you upgrade.
Also, don't act so. You want a hot dog. Don't act cool about it. It's just like someone going up. It's like, yeah, give me some of them Skittles. Like, don't be cool. You're getting Skittles. You're gonna taste the rainbow.
To a 64-bit Jaguar.
Mr. McPherson, I hope you don't mind, but I ordered you fries to go with your sandwich.
Is that really gonna happen to me?
What you doing?
It's a metaphor, it's not real. It's just a way to show you the difference between 16 bits and 64 bits. Look.
Did they think that like more bits just made it like more mature? And is that why we're watching like a sexy HBO show from the 90s? This is real Silk Stockings music too.
Don't take my word for it. Let me introduce you to Melissa. Hi, Melissa. This is Bob. He needs your help to be introduced to the 64-bit world of the Atari Jaguar.
Oh, that's great! I'm at the perfect spot. I'm at Shane Trittler's Super Sports Club, and I'm riding today.
What? Okay.
Super Burnout was really cool. It was pretty intense. I like the practice and the
It's great. They got a guy, and then they changed the lion into a human being, and then they put him on Listen, Woodstock 99 is going to be the best Woodstock by far. Mark my words.
That got the bone.
I could play it the first time I played it, and not crash like crazy. I didn't have.
That's like a Kyle Mooney character from Saturday Night Live. This guy right here. Like super sick. Like Eric was like going like, wah, and I was like, whoa. And like, yeah. And then, oh yeah, the video game's cool too.
CD sound, how's that?
The sound, I mean, play the important part of it. Just makes it seem like you go that much faster.
I did Ice-T's here? What's going on?
64-bit.
Oh no, sorry, Be Real. That's Be Real from Cypress. Alright, I'm old.
Kick your cars! Kick your bike! 64, of course. There you go, you heard it from the champ. Now you decide.
Meanwhile, I wonder if it's just we're going to go into the thoughts of the Jaguar, and he's like, these simple people with their simple games, they don't know the true meaning of living a life. I mean, you paid for the Jaguar. You're gonna use it. John Connor, we gotta go. It's doing just gigantic rails between every tank. Look at that.
Because you look like the kind of guy that you take it to.
What? What's that?
The Atari Jaguar has 64 bits of gaming power, not like other systems with 32 bits or even worse, 16 bits. It's got CE, quality stereo sound, 3D graphics, and a state-of-the-art
This guy should run for president.
It's great. Now, does your system even come close? Of course not, Bob, and all
Because you're an idiot, Bob. You're just a lonely man getting aroused by people on TVs.
But all this, are you listening to me, Bob? Because I hate wasting my breath. All this for about half the cost of other systems. Okay. Let me ask you a question.
You built
How many
a time machine?
Atari Jaguar system has? Friend, Atari is the game master!
Just punch him already. He wants to so bad.
Occupied until the next millennium!
Now, we don't give Jim Carrey enough credit for ruining comedic acting. He's great at it, but everyone else that tries to do it is literally this guy.
Like these bright boys, through your pilot of 40-foot back, drumming through towns, destroying the enemy. How I drive, right? It's more than a race.
I mean, we've all been in this situation before. Be they on drugs or just really excited about something they want to give you all the information to. We've all been there. I was once like a guy talked to me for a half an hour about one single Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers song, and I was like, this bathroom's too small.
It's an adventure around the world. Boundless air, skiing and snowboarding, speed is guaranteed as you shred the slopes. Flip up, mind-making puzzle, challenge you in the great tile flipping festival. Syndicate.
I just want to like cut back to Bob, and it's just like his face is pale with all these broken CDs. It's just like, please stop throwing them.
You'll lead a team of cyborg mercenaries to save the world from a mind-altering technology drug.
Had enough yet?
Well, system's good enough.
Oh, Bob.
Kinky boots.
Good enough? With the Atari Jaguar system, 64 bits, 3D graphics, and 3D quality sound, how can you be satisfied with good enough?
Anyone getting Cool World vibes out of this? Like, remember when you were a kid and you went to go see Cool World and you're like, I feel weird.
Yeah.
Is this sex?
Atari's Ultra Vortex.
She can barely. Look at that massive controller. See, we got Mortal Kombat at home. We don't need to buy a whole new thing, Timmy. We got it right here. What is happening? Ooh, that's wild. That's some like real HR Giger stuff in the background, isn't it? All right, that was for me. So she's Volcana, I see, right? Oh. Yeah, see, that's Volcana. You know, there was a guy here. There's a game they have of like a Scotsman that lifts up his. That's the game. Kasumi, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. He was here, and he was like, someone said I should be here for this, and I said, I don't know what you would do. I'm not even sure if you like appear in this thing we're about to watch, and I take up a lot of space. And then he's just like, well, we're gonna be here. I said, yes, you will. what was that? So this punk rock skeleton cyborg with cool sunglasses pukes out a bubble that then just goes across the floor, and then, I don't know, listen, I'm not having a good time with this. That's another, it's like they were trying not hard enough to make it different from Mortal Kombat. They're just as like, well, so we should we say Volcano wins? We can't say wins. Mortal Kombat says wins. What do we say? Is victorious? It's a bit wordy, but let's go with it. Volcana is the victor in this scenario. Volcana, way to go, you wins it.
Perhaps you need a tamer game, Bob. Because this game and I both need a big boy to play us.
Oh, come on, give me another chance. Bob, 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 Bob. Practice makes perfect, my friend. Look, just go a couple of more rounds solo and maybe, just maybe.
You guys want a little insight into riffing on stuff? Sometimes it just does it for you.
Coordination, you and I
Bob, I just let Bob in there to die. He should run out of oxygen within 5 minutes or so, and that Jaguar will eat his body. Tune in next time for weird, I don't know.
And it will go like this. Atari and I will present you with an offer you will not refuse. You will then pick up the phone and call us. Bob here's got some...
Pick up the what? Phone and call? What are you, insane? Do you remember you could call Nintendo Power? Was it? Did anyone try to call that? You tried to call it? What was that like? Were you just what would you call for? Do you remember?
Yeah, I got stuck in Fantasy Star.
You got stuck in Fantasy Star? That's just like Bob!
The guy ran a fact at me, and then it still didn't help me, and then he was just like, I don't know what to do, man.
And he gave you one piece of advice. He's like, all right, you're going to be doing this and that. You're like, didn't work. He's like, well, I tried. And then he kicks his feet up, and then throws a little basketball in the hoop, high fives his buddy. That's wild. Did it cost? Was it like a 900 number or something?
Yeah, it was like $5.
$5 for that guy just to screw you over more.
I mean, he felt bad.
He felt bad? No, that's good. That's good. He felt bad. He was getting paid to give you bad advice. Man, don't feel bad for companies or corporations.
Time to get it together, and so are you.
Get ready to discover the next generation of video games. Everything else is...
Look at how dull that thing is. I don't mean to keep on slagging on it. It's, of course, all of our favorite. But, it's like you think about, the shape of the PlayStation or, just Super Nintendo, even just, the kind of the nice basicness of, a regular NES with, the slats and the way, it's all that stuff was, so cool looking. And this is just, that's all it is. It's like a gray box. And I'm not sure if that was supposed to be, simplistic or minimalistic, but it's so lame.
It's the Atari Jaguar 60.
Now, see, it's better. Look, it is almost as big as the controller. This is like the original Switch.
4-bit system.
You can't tell which one's which.
There's one you can get your hands on today.
You know how that's such corporate steak. It's just we guarantee you more fun than the Atari Jaguar. Wow, you'll say.
Today, at the best price anywhere. And once you experience the power of the Jaguar, you'll know it.
Maybe the box is the coolest part of it. It's you get that box, you're like, let's go. And then you open it, you're like, let's go back.
No, in a cybersecond, it's a whole new game. The Jaguar has 64 bits of raw power, awesome 3D graphics, CD quality stereo sound, 16.8 million colors. Plus, the Jaguar...
Name more than 7 colors. And Canary doesn't count.
Jaguar games are so intense because the Jaguar system delivers real-world, real-time gameplay. You can jam with a whole slew of top-of-the-line, cutting-edge games.
3DO, they had Gex. Gex was a pretty great game. I'm going to give it up to 3DO for that. Again, this is just for me.
versus Predator. Choose your weapon in battle with the ultimate warriors of the big screen. Zool
The Ultimate Warriors? Were the aliens? The Xenomorphs?
2. Confront Mental Block and his cronies to restore the nth dimension before it's wiped out of existence.
What is...
Pitfall. Stay alert. One wrong move and you're a Mayan munchie. And Rayman. It's eye-popping
Hey!
animation.
Remember that
It's
guy?
like to be in a cartoon. And the excitement never ends. The Atari Jaguar was designed...
And the excitement never ends. Atari Jaguar. More fun. Read.
to be modular, so you can add peripherals to further enhance your gameplay. Call now and you'll get the complete system, including 17 valve
Name more than 6 buttons.
17. Mom! You gotta get the Jaguar. It's got 17 buttons. What do those do? And then the Batman one is still there, right in the middle. Does that Batman, as you press that button and then the thing rings and it's some asshole, like you're getting advice and you're like, I don't know how to help you.
You design a controller for just $159.
I'm trying to remember. What was, so 90, this is 94? What was that? 159? That was kind of base for anything, right? It wasn't crazy expensive, right?
$9. Through this special TV offer, you also get a free second controller.
To be shipped by freight.
So you can go one-on-one with them.
And also, like, it's like they're giving you this, like, they're giving you an entire game system, and they can't even include a second controller. And then they just have to be like, buy it, and you'll get one for free. We just can't fit it all in the box.
It's a $24.95 value. And listen to this. If you call right now,
it's like saying, it's like saying, like, buy this ding dong, and then you get 2 other ding dongs for free. It's like I need all 3.
Give you your first game free. You'll pilot the Cyberborg, an attack craft that changes shape to fit the environment. Face Demon Head, probe interplanetary battlefields, and clear.
Did they just casually say face Demon Head? Is that something? Does anyone know this game? It's like, if you do, is that what it's called in the game?
Not that I recall.
Not that you recall, yeah. And it's just like, but they're saying it like, it's like, face Demon Head. You're like, whoa, Demon Head, he's the Demon Head. I gotta get this
enemy
thing.
bunkers. Do the math and you'll see the Atari Jaguar 64.
Do the math.
Don't wait. Call now and you'll receive the
Do they offer cash on delivery? Remember that? What a wild thing. You say like, hey, bring that thing. I swear I can afford it.
Receive the complete Jaguar system. 2 controllers and your first game Cyberborg, all for just $159 plus shipping and handling. Have your credit card ready and call the number you see on your screen. Or send check or money order to the address below. Christmas delivery is guaranteed.
Imagine sending a check and then just getting a video game and you wait 2 to 3 weeks and then this shows up.
If you call right now, try the Jaguar for 30 days risk-free. If it's not the most fun you've ever had, return it for a full refund of your purchase price. Get ready to be...
What? So I wonder what that is. It's like, was it the most fun you ever had? No. Give me my money back. Can you describe when you had the most fun? No. I don't quantify life experiences that way.
Blown away by the Atari Jaguar.
Welcome back. Let's recap, shall we? Great. Bob, the everyman for the 90s, has been transported to the cave for a few life lessons and pointers on video game playing with the Atari.
Wait, how long do I have with this? What time do I... What do I got?
10 minutes.
You got 10 minutes? There's 17 minutes left in this thing. And I know I'm pausing it a lot so I can get attention too. But it is... we can start skipping ahead. You know, what do you guys think about that? Because we're gonna be bummed if we don't know the ending. Like what happens to Bob? Is he gonna finally get laid? You know, all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, is Bob gonna get with that Jaguar? Oh. Is he gonna turn into a Jaguar? And we're gonna see the Jaguar go for it.
Who am I? Just call me a friend.
Never will I ever.
Ready for it, Bob? You still smart from getting whipped at older Vortex? Well, I say, if at first you don't succeed, change the game cartridge. Pick one.
That's not the same. Can't see any of this.
That one is cool. White man can't jump. Perfect.
Wait, what? Wait, there's not a... There's a white man can't jump video game? Right on, right on. Has anyone played it? Yeah. It sucks?
Oh my God.
Really? It's did you have high hopes? Because you're like, I love this drama where the two guys play basketball and then Rosie Perez goes on Jeopardy. I can't wait to play the video game version of this. What was was there a Jeopardy part of the game? Or did they just leave Rosie Perez's character completely out? That's misogyny for you, fellas! I think I broke it.
Here you are, happily tooling around in an 83 low end.
You know it's dark because of the music. Playing fires. Just one person got that. Yeah, great. Got two? Great. Three? Take a three? Three? Better off dead? Better off dead? All right, great. He does kind of have John Cusack vibes a little bit.
But you're thinking about getting a new car now, aren't you, Bob? Sure. It's time for a change. Something.
Wait, so he's not only selling Bob a new video game, he's also trying to get him to get a car.
More powerful. Something like this.
Not if I got a new job and raised. Heck, if I got a new life.
Like maybe I had like a, I don't know, better relationship with my dad. Maybe if like I didn't like get so worked up about everything all the time. Maybe I should meditate a bit. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even be playing video games.
Which leads me to my next point, Bob. You certainly don't want to plunk down $300 or $400 on a new game system that only gives you 32 bits of power when you can get the 64-bit Atari Jaguar for half the cost.
This is kind of, I think, what they did at Guantanamo Bay. He's just wearing Bob down to his core, and then just keeps on repeating. It's like, why? You know, you're probably thinking you want to kill yourself, but what if you had twice of 32 bits?
That's the real difference between this system and the others, Bob. Real? Come on, give me a break.
All right, we're gonna take that again, Bob. This time, do it better. But come on, huh?
What's real? The day can't be real.
The Jaguar's like, this is taking too long. I'm boning out. I gotta get out of here. You dorks have fun with this. Just get a bunch of B-roll of me sitting around. You can edit it in.
Whoa, what the?
16-bit versus 32-bit versus 64 bits. It's real, Bob.
Do the math, Bob.
And here's another slice of algebra you can chew on. The Atari Jaguar's about half the price that other systems out there.
Wait. What? All the other stuff? We saw the aliens, the xenomorphs. Those like all bloody and busted up, right? Wow, this is some kind of monster racism going on here. Oh, someone dipped into the guys. 5 minutes? I was told just recently that I could go for another 10. But also, yeah, it's good? All right, cool. I just want to make sure. We gotta get to the end of this.
Well, Bob here wraps his mind around the math. You and I are going to finish that chat we started a little while ago. Come on. You know you want the Atari Jaguar, and all you have to do is pick up the phone.
Get ready to discover the next generation of video games. Everything else is history.
Was this played at night, do you think? Yeah?
Atari Jaguar 64-bit system. The most fun you can get your hands on today, at the best price anywhere. And once you experience the power of the Jaguar, you'll...
This little thing, one thing, was tearing me apart. They love each other so much, and that girl's just getting in the way. Anyone watching this season of White Lotus? Anyway.
Let's go through the fundamentals first, shall we? Great.
Yeah, I know. I buy the Atari Jaguar system and my whole life changed. Everything changes, Bob, for the better. Let's review. This is your life at 16 bits. Go outside with that?
Can someone do me a solid and just try and figure out who that guy, the spokesperson is, and then see if he has an IMDb? This company is telling you that you get this game console, something that arguably, I'd say, like objectively, takes up a lot of time, and they're saying you'll become a CEO of a company. This is wild. It's like you'll get a nicer car. That girl from the video game, Volcano, will love you. It's like you're gonna have a better job.
I don't mind, but I ordered you fries to go with your sandwich.
Life at 16, life at 64. And the metaphor doesn't stop there. Let's take...
Where did it even start? Where did the metaphor start? In the Jaguar with the one-to-one?
Let's take your clothes, for example, shall we?
Let's take your clothes, for example. Let's just loosen up, Let's get rid of these gender norms. Really do their best to, Is this streaming? Why is this taking so long? Oh boy, really? Only because this stopped up just because I was like, we'll see the guy in his underwear again.
There. Let's take your clothes, for example, shall we? This is you at 16 bits. This is you at 64 bits.
Wait, what's... Here's you at 16, Old Navy. Here's you at 64, Gap.
Nice outfit, Bob.
Yeah, I wish I could dress like a human being too.
How about looking for a rematch?
How about we hit the slopes, Bob? I'll even let you go first. Best time wins.
I got it!
Oh, okay, you got it?
Actor, Steven Stanton.
Steven Stanton? STST? Bad move. First off, bad move. What else has he done?
Actually, let me check his name.
St. Steven Stanton.
He just did voiceover work in Wicked right now.
Oh, so he's doing better than me? Come on! It's hard in Hollywood right now, guys. Voiceover in Wicked? Man.
He's a voice actor.
He's a voice actor.
There's a lot of Star Wars stuff too.
Did you know this, or did you also look it up? Oh, there's a lot of Star Wars?
Yep, Grandma Tarkin.
What? Grandma Tarkin?
Jonah, let's take your clothes.
This is me with 16 beers. That's me in 64. Man, this is, now I feel like bad. Everyone's just doing their best.
So, here's a good game to play right now. Atari's Iron Soldier.
I skipped ahead. I'm not sure if you know. All right.
Good luck.
That just came out of his butt. I'm trying so hard to put myself back in the mindset of like 1995, and I really want to know, like, it's like, there I am, bummed about Kurt Cobain, listening to Rage Against the Machine's first album, and then I'm just like, do I see this and go, that's the best graphics I've ever seen in my entire. It's hard to remember our mindsets, right? It's hard to because we're looking at this, we're like, I can barely understand what's happening. Has anyone tried to play James 007, GoldenEye anytime recently? Can you understand what's happening on the screen? It's so basic that I'm just looking at rudimentary shapes and colors. I'd be like, how did my mind, that whole summer of '97 or whatever, I was like, there's nothing better looking in my entire life. My mother's face is ugly compared to these graphics. And I'm looking at this now going how could we be so simple? What's? Overlay. An overlay for what? Now with a new adapter, you can have 27 more buttons. Do the math. Danger, low energy. Yeah, me too, bud.
Oh, hey, what did you do that for?
I needed to get your
Time to die, Bob. Bob, I'm Volcano from the future.
64 bits, 3D graphics, CD quality stereo sound, a 17-button game controller in your.
They were really hoping the 17 buttons was gonna be. They were just it's if anything, we got them 17 buttons. I was like, yeah, great. And they never had sex again. He just negated his whole pitch. The entire time he says they were linked. If you get the Jaguar, your life will be better. Oh, God. You know what? Screw this dude. I hate him again.
Who could ask for more than that? But why let the joy stop there? Follow Bob's bliss. Pick up the phone, dial, order a Jaguar system for yourself, for a loved one, or for your family.
No one would do this to a loved one.
After all, look what it did for Bob.
Get ready to discover the next.
So is that, they're just going to show this thing again. Do we have any more credits? Anything?
It's Kirk Ward.
It's what?
His name is Kirk Ward.
Kirk Ward?
Yeah.
Wait, that's Bob?
No, as the infomercial guy.
Oh, the infomercial guy. I thought it was Stanley Spadowski or whatever. What was this?
It's listed on his IMDb.
As
He also did, Sasha 9 in Psychonauts and Psychonauts 2.
I'm sorry, he played Sasha 9 in Psychonauts?
No, there's some credits at the end of this.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
You know this? All right. Spoiler alert. There's credits up there. I guess I don't have to watch it now. You know what's funny? When I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go, and then I think we've been having fun, and I'm realizing there's no big ending to this. This thing is gonna end. I'm not gonna be able to wrap it up for anybody. Another panel will start. I'm gonna go drink. Now the thrilling conclusion of Bob and Volcano. Bob! Okay, all right, here we go. And also, they took yet another thing from Michael Jackson. That's the end of the Thriller video. Kirk Ward, okay. What you talking with your Stevie Stimpsons?
There was a movie in 1995 called The Cave that featured a Jaguar.
Wait, there was a movie from '95 called The Cave featuring a Jaguar?
Yes.
What in the simulation is happening? From the aforementioned Infinity! Alright, that's good. That's good enough. That's nice. We're going to call back so we'll wrap it up. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to go, we had a table, I guess. If you want to say hi, you can say hi. I'm lonely. Let's hear it for Jonah Ray.
And that's the end of this podcast episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, having a laugh with Jonah Ray riffing on the Atari Jaguar infomercial, The Cave from 1995. He was a blast to have, and we hope to see him at a future Midwest Gaming Classic. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and game on.